Hi, I'm Eric D'Amato,
And I'm Classic Gamer.
and welcome back to Let's Play Beyond a Steel Sky on the PC.
Good to get back into this game again.
Oh yeah, we caused a problem last time.
Yeah, and Joey kind of got blown up.
The
So
Oh
cleaning
yeah, we
robots
did
were
kill
working
Joey.
tirelessly to prepare for tonight's gala. The droid shell was on fire. Quite a safety hazard.
that fire smoke looks a bit weird.
Hey, Orana.
Yes, Graham?
Orana, do you remember that missing kid I mentioned?
Did you find him?
Not yet, but I think I have a lead. That's why I need to get to the recycling center.
Mr. Grundy, I'm just a well-being officer, and I'm really not sure this is at all in the interest of your well-being. I get it. Kid goes missing, you want to help.
But
This isn't for either of us to deal with. Leave these things to the appropriate ministries. Okay?
Okay.
hey, what happened to that girl on the roof?
Raquel was safely deposited at the Reflection Spa. She'll be right as rain in a few hours.
At least you got a few hours off work.
Speaking of work, if this place isn't cleared up soon, everybody's gonna miss the Aspiration Gala.
Are you going to be here for a while?
By the looks of things, yes.
I thought she had an earpiece in her ear then for a minute, but it was just her hair.
What were we doing, even?
We were going to the recycling center.
To the what?
Recycling center. So you want to
Ah,
go?
yes. Right. This is coming out like 2 days later for you viewers at home. This has been kind of a while since you've recorded. And I've been recording a bunch of other stuff as well, because new computer, so
Welcome,
been
Citizen
very
Graham.
excitedly Oh,
Where would
Jesus
you like
Christ.
to go?
What was happening to his head? Is he... Oh, no.
Oh God!
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Hey, come on, do the head... Now you're not doing the head thing. Fuck you.
Take me to the Home Crescent Recycling Center.
Travel waiver accepted. Are you sure you want me to transport you to the industrial level?
Yes, I'm sure.
No one has ever asked me to take them up there before. Mind how you go, Citizen Graham.
Mind the gap.
You know, there's always a different mind the gap voice, and if you go to different lines. So there's one that goes mind the gap, please.
You know who would
Mind
have
the
been a
gap."
very interesting Mind the Gap voice?
What?
Alan Rickman. Mind the gap.
The recycling center was located high in the city's industrial level. The place was filthy, noisy, and smelled terrible.
Oh, Theo, please, it's Christmas. It is the time of miracles.
If I was right about the tracker, then I'd find Leet here somewhere. But what was
After
he
all
doing
your
with
bluster,
Graham in
you're just a
place like
common
this?
thief. I am an exceptional thief. And since I'm moving up to kidnapping, you could show a bit more respect.
By the time they find out what happened, we'll be sitting on the beach and in 20%.
20%. Tristan
Are you,
Finster.
are you impressed that I know that line?
Shoot the glass. Now I have a machine gun. Ho. Ho.
Some of the trash
Oh.
was marked with the logo of Agio City.
You ask for a miracle, and we give you the FBI.
Ah! What? Who
You
are you?
are an ugly man.
Whoa! Hello.
Oh, fuck you.
What do you want? You security?
Oh, he's Scottish.
No, I'm looking for a guy called Leet.
Well, you just found him. Leet's the name. Tech's the game. What can I do for you today?
It's about a friend of mine, a guy called Graham. I think you know him. I'm looking for some information.
What sort of information?
I need to know what he was doing here.
Listen, pal, I can barely remember my own name,
So you're not Leet.
let alone every Tom, Dick, and Graham that comes through here. I'll have to check my records.
Ah, Tom, Dick, and Graham.
But, oh, my head.
What's up? Are you okay?
He's just Scottish.
Gosh,
It's
my
fine.
bleeding noggin. Need my
Do you
medicine.
know what? I can't remember what game it was,
Medicine?
but I was playing a game
Aye, my
a little while
medicinal
ago, and it
moonshine.
did the
It's
Tom,
over
Dick,
in
and
the
Harry
other building.
reference.
Mm-hmm.
Take this
But it was a game that
and
was
fill it
set
to the top,
well before
then bring it back
that
here.
reference was meant to
And
be a
you'll
thing.
check your records?
I will.
I can't remember what it was.
You can
though.
trust me, pal.
An unspoken deal had been made. Leet wanted his moonshine. I wanted information.
No, he wants Scotch. He's Scottish. Oh no! How dare you?
A model unicorn had been made out of plasticine.
Why are you making a Blade Runner reference?
Is that a Blade Runner reference?
That's the origami unicorn from fucking Blade Runner at the end.
What, end of the film or end of the game?
Yes.
Or both?
Yes.
Oh,
It was a
I've
rubber
not,
fish.
I've not played them, so.
I wouldn't touch that, pal. Not if you know what's good for you. I wouldn't touch that, pal. Not if you know what's good for you.
The mysterious Leet stood before me. He reeked of alcohol.
Okay, can't use my crowbar on him. Fair enough.
We have to try and make some moonshine. Damn it. So apparently it's where we need to go is not, I have to make this moonshine, it's not in this building, it's in a different building.
Is it? Do we have to take the tram again?
No,
Okay, good.
we have to get past a hostile security droid. Is there a door down? Oh no, I thought there was a door down there. Oh, this looks like it might be the way.
Here's an angry droid.
This area is restricted. You should not be here.
It
Exterminate!
was guarding the whole process. To get to Leet's moonshine,
Exterminate!
I needed to find a way to disable the droid.
You are a servant of the Doctor. You will be exterminated.
I have warned you. Now, taste my sting.
You are an enemy of Scardo.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, go back into the building we've been in.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I hope we can put Joey's board in there.
It was a scrappy security droid with a vicious-looking stun unit.
Away with you. 5, 4, 3.
So do I hit him with my crowbar? What do I do?
You want to go back into the first build.
And, well,
That's cool.
ask Leet for help with the droid?
No, we want to find a conveyor belt.
I see conveyor.
Yeah, you want to use the crowbar on the conveyor belt.
Oh, okay. I forgot about my little hacking tool.
I think this one that I'm referring to is basically it just tells you what to straight up tells you what to do in bullet points, which is why I don't want to read everything out and try and work it out on our own.
It looked like the control panel for the conveyor belt and the crusher. It was a vicious-looking crusher. Surprisingly, the drive cogs were exposed. Well, that had thrown a wrench in the works. Or to be more precise, a crowbar.
Do we get our
That's a
crowbar
crowbar.
back?
I don't know.
Like, yeah, You can't just take my crowbar
Now
away.
go and turn on the crusher and quickly hide within the locker nearby. Maybe find the locker before you turn it on, before you do anything. There we go. Make sure we know which locker we can go into. I don't think we're going to get our crowbar back.
The conveyor belt jolted to life, then clunked and came to an abrupt stop.
Just like James Sunderland.
Only come out when the droid is investigating the crusher and turn it on again.
Bye-bye.
The robot was nicely stuck in the crusher. The whole mechanism was toast. How's your head?
'Tis but a scratch. This is your fault.
Oh.
Do you for that?
You're trapped in an industrial crusher.
I'm invincible.
Yes,
No,
come back
you're
here, I'll bite your
defective.
legs off.
I had to admire the droid's spirit, but it was defeated.
Your arm's off. No, it's not. It's a flesh wound.
The droid was no longer a threat.
It's obvious that it was doing a Monty Python.
But you're all bone. It's a flesh wound.
I am invincible.
Yes. You really should watch Monty Python: The Holy Grail. You'd get a lot more get a lot more references if you'd seen that one.
I'm invincible is also what Boris says at the end of
Well, that's a
on-
different kind of I'm invincible. That's the I am
Yeah, but-
invincible. He says that a few times in GoldenEye.
Yeah, but at the end, when he actually says it for the last time, he gets hit by liquid nitrogen and freezes
Yes.
to death. Yes, I am invincible! And he dies with his arms in the air and that stupid grin that he does. Wrong way.
You know who that actor is?
I can't remember the name of him.
Alan Cumming.
What else has he been in?
He's Nightcrawler in X-Men 2.
No way.
Which is funny, because Xenia Onatop is Famke Jensen, who is Jean Grey in the X-Men film.
Yes, I know that, yeah. Do you know what? There was actually a different version of GoldenEye that was released because I remember seeing. I watch what's his name is Henry Cavill or something like that. He's like a James Bond YouTube channel, and he says that they changed like one of the scenes when Bond knocks out.
Now, Henry Cavill would have made a fantastic Bond.
Oh, you mean what's his name? Superman.
Well, I mainly know him as Geralt, but yeah.
Yeah, I think this new Superman is going to be pretty good, from what I've heard.
Well, it looks bright and colorful, so that's good.
Well, I like the costume they've done.
Yeah, it looks bright. As I said, it looks bright and colorful. I fucking hated
No.
Man of Steel.
Now you can head back up the stairs and follow the walkway, and then stick to the far right, find the furnace.
I was struck by a wave of heat and burnt plastic. A blazing furnace lit the room, fed by a series of pipes leading into the roof.
Use the glass bottle and tap at the bottom of the
The
stairs.
gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace.
There you go. Now you can use that bottle in your inventory.
Although it would certainly kill off any bacteria on the Mini-K, I doubted it would improve the taste. filled the bottle to the top. I hope that would encourage Leet to help me. The main ingredient of Leet's moonshine appeared to be spankles.
Well, that makes sense.
Then you want to
Can't waste that precious moonshine.
What?
It was
Oh,
a
you
rusty
filled up the-
tap
filled
for
up the bottle,
dispensing the
haven't you?
moonshine.
I already filled up the bottle.
Yeah, you want to go back to Leet now.
I know, I'm just playing with shit.
Oh, okay.
This is the, like, how manyth fucking adventure game we've played together? You know how I be at this point, mate.
Yeah, I was having a drink, then sending a message, and then looking at the guide.
Do you not remember how we used literally every single item on every single person in Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars?
Yes, that's why when I did my live stream of the Reforged version, I said, if you want to go and watch me and Merrick's version, he literally asks everyone everything. Because I skipped a lot of conversations during that. Because all I really wanted to see was my name in the credits, but I had to complete the game first.
You know, if they do a Broken Sword 6, I'd
Well, they are.
kind of be open to it being playing like this one. I think that'd be cool.
I think it does look from the early gameplay that they showed off last year at Gamescom. It does look. It looks good.
It was a
I'll say
rubber
that.
fish. Hi there, Leet.
No.
Oh, sorry. I was away with the fairies there.
Yeah.
Any progress with my moonshine?
You're in luck. I've got it right here.
And I forgot to
I
cork
knew
the
that
bottle,
old
so it's
security
all poured
droid
out.
wasn't up to much.
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Good man. Now give me that bottle. So, what do you want to know?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news about our friend, Graham Grundy.
Yeah? What's that?
Well, he's dead.
Dead? Oh, nuts. Damn shame. He was a lovely guy. Lovely.
So I hear. Anyway, I'm borrowing his ID.
You are? And how's that working out for you?
Not great. I'm having some technical problems.
Well, you've come to the right fella.
So what's the deal with that security droid?
Nasty old rust bucket. Wouldn't he let me near my booze?
Any more of them around?
Not that I know of. I can celebrate now. Got a good stash of booze ready to go.
Simple things, eh?
Maybe you could keep your still, you know, here with you.
I'm having some issues with my U-chip. Can you help?
You bet. It's what I do.
Well, there's a weird security flag on Graham's ID. Maybe that's why I can't access his messages.
Oh?
And every time someone scans my U-chip, they notice the error. A mentor from the Ministry of Well-Being is investigating it right now.
You what? And you came here? You know they can track those things, right?
I, guess.
We need to get that flag removed. Immediately. This could bring down my entire operation.
It is your operation.
What do you need me to do?
Quick, get your hand on my workbench. Now.
I will not
It
question
was a
this.
clamp like the one Ember had on her bench. Probably for U-chip hacking. Why is it so tight?
To stop you getting away, you idiot.
What's the cleaver for?
What do you think? One more U-chip for my trade, and 2 more thumbs for my collection. Now hold still, while I focus on your wee digits.
Oh,
I had to think
he's
fast.
insane.
There had to be something within reach that I could use.
I've got a wee sack of U-chips over there in my goodie bag.
The rubber fish just bounced off the guy's face.
That's 1 more thumb for Jimmy the Thumbs.
Jimmy the Thumbs. Wasn't someone in Broken Sword called
so
Jimmy the
tight?
Thumbs?
I think so.
To stop you getting away, you Egypt.
I have a theory about this guy. He's the boy you meet in Ireland
What's the
in Broken
cleaver
Sword
for?
1, but
What
grown
do you
up.
think? One more U-chip for
Why?
my trade, and two
Yeah.
more thumbs for my collection. Now hold still, while I focus on your wee digits.
I had to think fast. There had to be something within reach that I could use.
Oh, you look worried. Don't be.
I smashed the bottle over the guy's head.
Eat it! Nobody's ever got the best of Jimmy the Thumbs. Until now.
So, you aren't Leet then?
I never said I was.
Oh yes, you did. You maniac.
Everyone's got to have a hobby.
What's wrong with stamp collecting?
They call me Jimmy the Thumbs, pal. Not Jimmy the Philatelist.
Thumbs? That's what you're after?
And the U-chips. But mostly the thumbs.
What do you even do with them?
Just collect them. I like the approval they give me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're crazy. Now, tell me where to find Leet. The real Leet.
He's hiding out. In a place too hot for the likes of you. Folks call it the... Hellfire Club.
Save your riddles, Jimmy. And with that, Jimmy passed out. Looked like I have to find the real Leet on my own. It was a nasty-looking cleaver.
You want to take that and the fish, I think. Or the unicorn, rather, I think. Yeah, the unicorn.
I wasn't going to get anything more out of Jimmy for a while. There was a strange smell of almonds. I realized what the unicorn was made out of. Plastic explosive.
Jesus Christ.
It was a rubber fish.
You made a unicorn out of plastic fucking explosive, you maniac.
He passed out, which was probably for the best.
I
Time
say
to
we
find the real Leet.
use our cleaver on his thumbs. Take his thumbs.
Also, you've got a meat cleaver. He's
Yeah.
passed out.
Exactly.
Cut the head off.
I say we take his thumbs off so he knows how it feels.
Right, go back to.
Or we could get some duct tape attached to the cleaver to the crowbar and make a kind of Dead Rising type battle axe.
You want to go right, and then you want to go back to where the droid was guarding, and
Go
stick to the
left from there.
Yeah, and there should be a box on the wall, a rusty box. You want to use the crowbar on it.
Alright.
There will be a ladder, but don't go up the ladder yet. There he's up. Ah, there we go.
I,
no,
human.
I thought that was it, but it's not. Try going up the stairs. Ah, camera.
Yeah, there's a ladder.
So we want to go, try going past the ladder, and there should be a box on the wall. Ah, there we go, rusty
It was
box.
some sort of fuse box or switchboard.
Use
The
the
box
crowbar
was
on it.
corroded and wouldn't open. It was a heavy-duty throw switch.
Alright.
Okay, it's turn off the switch, head over to the gas control valve and turn it.
The gas pipe looked like it fed the
Right.
furnace below. It was covered in warnings, highly explosive. It was controlled by a rusty-looking valve.
Oops.
The wheel was long since broken. I couldn't turn the valve off this way. The valve controlled the flow of gas to the furnace below.
Right, now got the ladder. I want to get Joey back.
So do I. I say we find the closest thing we can to an Ed 209 and put him in that.
Okay,
The
so
old
this
sign was
is
an anchor
what we
held
wanna
by a
find,
hastily
the
fastened cable.
header.
It had seen better days. A badly tied cable held the anchor sign to a support beam.
I think I know what to do here.
Yeah, that's exactly what we have to do. Foster, you're gonna get in trouble.
At the very least.
You're doing a George Stobart.
No, George would have waited till there were people underneath.
I don't think he's that mean.
Pardon?
I don't think he's that mean. Joey wouldn't care though. Joey would have done it with people underneath.
Oh yeah, Joey's a robot. Joey doesn't care.
The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was leaking out. The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was
Head back
leaking
to
out.
the gas valve and use the.
What's this? Broken light.
The light fitting had been ripped from the wall, and the bulb smashed. Char grilling a mini K wouldn't do much for the smell.
You're on the right track. It's one of your items you need to use. And then
This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. What did I just accomplish?
now head back to the furnace room.
If all I've done is move the pieces of corrugated steel that I could have removed with the fucking crowbar, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed.
I don't know. I can't tell you.
If that's all I've done...
And the furnace should have died out now.
Okay, good.
That's why we want to go back to the furnace room.
Oh yeah, this is not the furnace room.
This is not the furnace room, no. I didn't realise I was reading. Didn't know you were here until I looked up.
I miss our cool coat.
The flames had died down, but the smell of burning waste still filled the air.
Are we going to the pipe system or down to the...
You want to head into the furnace, I'm assuming. So now that I think you can get in there, there should be a ladder in there. Now I think you want to go down the stairs. There should be a ladder. Want to go past the moonshine.
Behind the furnace, I could now see a ladder leading up to a room.
Ah, okay.
I think that's the wrong way.
Oh, he just killed the droid, didn't we?
Yep.
That was one dead robot.
The furnace was now off.
You know what I always find funny in certain games?
What?
You know, when you have, like, you know, you hold the sides of the ladder and slide down thing, like in the Punisher game?
Yeah.
But it's a ladder like that.
Hello.
No.
Leet?
Leet!
Oh, no. Please don't be a fucking child.
Huh?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hit it with the crowbar!
Are you all right?
Leet! 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 Leet!
Ooh. Is that What?
a Shreebman port.
Let me guess. Leet?
Leet!
Stop saying that or I will fucking hit you with the cleaver.
Hold your bilby, Poppy. Grown-ups are talking. Now, you. Why are you pretending to be Graham Grundy?
How do you know that?
My system flags every U-chip that walks through that door. And you are not Graham.
Correct.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Did you kill him?
No. I just borrowed his ID.
I see. Okie dokie then. Start talking.
You start talking. I have the crowbar.
How do I know you're really Leet?
Said I was, didn't I?
The last guy I met told me he was Leet, and that didn't end well.
That'd be Jimmy.
He tried to cut off my thumbs.
Sounds like Jimmy. Deep down, he means well.
I don't believe you.
So what's your deal, Leet?
Technical genius,
Give me the
ethical
Leet
hacker,
beats.
outlaw, fashion guru, whatever you want to call it. I stay off the grid.
I like his house code.
Hiding from something?
Me and Union City had a little disagreement a few years back. And we'll leave it at that.
Who's the girl?
Her name's Poppy. She's a Gaplander.
Me too.
Graham brought her here. Told me he'd found her wandering around somewhere.
Like kidnapping?
Jeez! Who said anything about kidnapping? No. He was trying to help her. He thought she might be connected.
Connected to what?
Everything.
Yeah,
Oh.
that makes sense.
Maybe nothing.
Well, that narrows it down.
Listen, pal. Graham had a loop, and he kept me out of it.
Give me everything or nothing.
Why does Poppy laugh all the time?
Because she's annoying and I want to hit her with a stick.
It's like someone turned the happy knob all the way up to 11, and then snapped it off.
Graham never talked about it?
Like I said, me and Graham had a strictly need-to-know relationship.
So Graham just left you with Poppy?
He said it'd only be for a day. Didn't turn out that way. Poor kid. Someone had to look after her. Guess that's me now.
Why all this attention on my Shreebman port?
Because, man, it's a Shreebman port! Do you have any idea how rare that is? Still regret having mine out. See?
Okay, so what's your connection to Graham Grundy?
Graham? Oh, he was just an acquaintance. How do you know about me and him anyway?
Graham's wife mentioned you by name.
She what? And I suppose she told you where to find me?
No, that bit was easy. I just used the tracker.
Whoa! A tracker?
Yes, a toy tracker. In that bilby.
Bilby!
Songbird's bilby had somehow ended up in the young girl's hands.
Oh, Graham! You amateur!
Sounds like he was more than just an acquaintance.
All right, I did know him. I'm the genius who put the masked demon and the data blocker on his ID. I took in the girl when he brought her to me when I knew I shouldn't have. Bilby Toy Tracker. Stupid, stupid, soft-hearted, stupid Graham.
He is very stupid.
I'm looking for a boy called Milo. He was kidnapped 2 nights ago. I tracked him here, to Union City.
Hey, Poppy! You know a boy called Milo?
Bilby!
Not Bilby. Milo! Ah, forget it.
You really don't know any more about her?
Hey, I'm just the babysitter.
You said you put a data blocker on Graham's ID.
Yes, but a fat lot of good it does when you tell everybody about me. Hey, Graham?
Why did Graham want his own data blocked?
Hell if I know. I run a tech service, not a chat show.
You would run a very
He
good
wanted
chat
two
show.
things
though.
from me. First was something to hide his own data from. Prying eyes.
And the second thing?
A way out of the city. Just for a day. Being an absolute bleeding genius, I manage both. Hence the masked demon.
Okay, so if I want to find out what's going on here, I need to get rid of Graham's data blocker, yes?
Yes.
Can you remove it?
Oh. Yes. But no.
That makes perfect
Graham's
sense.
little disappearing act has totally messed with my mojo. Whole new level of security has been added to the Minos Gateway. I can't get in without my masked demon triggering every damn security protocol ever invented. Can't get rid of my masked demon without getting in. Basically, I'm saying Minos is out and it's a link space thing. You wouldn't understand.
I actually would, shockingly. Been into link space.
Didn't Graham ever explain where he found Poppy?
Graham didn't ever explain anything. Like I said, he was supposed to come back for the girl a couple of weeks ago.
Is removing this data blocker complicated?
Nothing's complicated if you've got the tools for the job.
You have the tools for the job.
And you, sir, have got the tools for the job.
Oh yeah, I got the
You're talking
fucking
about my Shriekman
VGA
port?
port in the back of my skull.
Exactly. All our problems solved by that glorious hole in the back of your head.
Alright, don't talk about glory holes, Link. Please, Leet, please.
You remember link space?
Yes, finally. I was beginning to think I was the only one in this city with a brain. That
might be.
said, you may be the only one in the city with a Shriekman port. Which means, oh ho ho, today might turn out to be a good day after all. Let me show you something. Follow me.
I'm worried about the Shriekman port.
Is that a link chair?
It absolutely is.
And I suppose you want me to sit in it.
You've got a problem with your ID. I've got a problem with mine. The solution to both our problems lies in Minos. But thanks to Graham's selfish inability to not die, I can't access the system.
So how do we get in?
Via link space. There's a back door into Minos. Now, I'm the only man in this city with a functioning link space chair. And today, the only man in the world with a functioning Shriekman port walks through my back door. I need you to do this. You need you to do this. Poppy needs you to do this. The universe needs you to do this.
So,
Data blocker on Graham's
still
account
talking,
stopping
okay.
me finding out more about him. It sounded like Leet really could help me get rid of it. I needed to do what he said.
so we have basically a VGA port in the back of our skull, right?
Yes.
And it's quite exposed. We saw it, like, in our hairline. It's right there.
I haven't noticed it until now.
We've been living in the fucking desert for for at least 10 years.
Yep.
This thing will have, and we're not covering it up. Like, we don't have, like, a plastic cover for it or a hood or anything like that.
Nope.
This thing is no longer functional. This thing has been shredded and corroded by sand. This thing is broken beyond repair, I guarantee you.
Leet's super terminal was quite a piece of reclaimed tech.
Oh, look, they're playing Half-Life
Where?
on these terminals.
Oh.
It's a whiteboard.
I could see a few errors in Leet's calculations, but I doubted he'd appreciate me telling him. A scrapped robot that
Hello?
looked past its prime.
Can I have this for Joey?
I don't know.
Can I have this for Joey?
It was some kind of old
think
device for
so.
producing electromagnetic radiation.
Yes, it's called a microwave.
Yeah, you heat food up in it. Well, sort of food up in it.
The man stank of smoke.
Well, of course, he's been in behind a fucking furnace. Having said that, how the fuck
Would
does
you
he
like a
get
meat
out when
knockwurst?
the furnace is on?
Is that one of Wendell's?
Sure, is there any other kind?
Then I'll take one.
Cool. All right, someone actually wanted a mini K.
Would you like a can of Spankles?
The blood of Asio City? Absolutely not.
I guess that was Leet's bed. Either that or he had a dog. And again, nobody would let a dog sleep in that. So you need me to reach Minos through link space?
Correct. Ready to strap in?
I've got a few more questions.
Oh, come on, man. Leet wants his Minos back.
Look, I'm a fucking adventure game
Mind if I have a
protagonist.
last
You get
look
used
around?
to this.
Suit yourself. But don't touch anything with loose wires. Or anything that looks heavy. Or anything with grease or fluid on it.
I'm just not gonna touch anything.
Probably for the best.
Poppy,
Bilby!
are you okay?
Bilby!
Yes, that's a Bilby, all right. Is Leet taking good care of you?
Leet! Leet! Leet!
I really don't like
She was
you.
right. I was going to get more coherent answers out of Leet. Were you kidnapped from the Gap?
Leet! Leet! Leet!
She was right. I was going to get more coherent answers out of Leet. What's that you got there?
Bilby!
Can I hold your Bilby?
No!
Good luck with that one, mate.
That Bilby belongs to a friend of mine.
Bilby!
I know you're really attached to it,
Bilby!
but you see, a very spoiled middle-aged woman from the lower levels wants it back.
Bilby!
You're right. I'm gonna start over. Bye, Poppy.
Bye-bye!
Would you like a can of Spankles,
Are
Poppy?
we spoken to
Spankles!
spoken to Leet
No
about
way.
everything?
I'm having a hard enough time shutting her up as it is.
That's basically saying
This is
that
called
the
a mini
sparkles the energy drink.
Do you want it?
Yeah, it's cola.
Ugh.
No one wants it.
You wanted it.
Make sure we spoke to him about everything.
The man stank of smoke.
Ready now?
I've got a few more questions.
Oh, Leet wants his Minos back.
I'm gonna have...
Keep your...
Okay, you can go. You can
It
go
was
to the
an
next
old
bit if
link
you want to.
interface. The height of intrusive tech.
Ready now?
Yeah, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
You could die.
Oh, buddy. You'd be surprised.
Your head could explode like in
Leet?
scanners.
Relax. You've done this before, right?
A long time ago.
Hey, it's like riding a bike. First thing you gotta do, make your way through link space to the Minos portal.
Is it easy to find?
Maybe, maybe not. But link space should be completely empty these days.
Minos portal. Then what?
Find your way to the ID data center. Bring up the accounts of Graham Grundy and Elliot Richardson.
Whoa. Who's Elliot Richardson?
Duh. Elliot. Leet.
Gotcha. What's next?
Eliminate the mask demons and the data blockers on both our accounts. Piece of pie. Easy as cake. Got it?
Get to Minos, then clear your software from our accounts.
Do a jig,
It's really that
then hit the
simple.
bumper with a crowbar.
Uh-huh. You'll figure it out. You seem like a bright spark. Now, let's fire this baby up. Can't wait to see if she still works. Hey?
Whoa, still works. What are you...
All right, it's Tron time.
Okay. Hold on to your brain.
How?
How am I supposed to...
I meant figuratively.
Like, you know how long it's been since Foster's been into Link Space?
10 years.
The entire Broken Sword series.
Really?
Broken Sword 1 came out after Beneath the Steel Sky.
It did.
Yep. And Serpent's Curse came out before 5 years before this game.
Well, it came out in 2015. Yes.
This came out in 2020.
I like the link space we have here.
I don't like our butt. I don't like staring at his purple butt. He insists on showing it to me. Watch. Looking at him from the front, it's fine. And then there you go. And it jiggles too. Look at that.
Well, what do you mean? Insists on showing it to you. I'm the one watching as well. He's showing it to us both. Foster, please.
But look, it jiggles. They have jiggle. His ass jiggles.
I don't want to know.
See, normal. Jiggly butt. Anyway, we're gonna continue Link Space next time, which looks much like the last. I remember that eyeball and that onk.
Yes, indeed.
I like the music.
So do I.
I guess this is what our Link form would look like in 3D high def, but it's so weird to see.
I have to admit, like, from when they tried to do a 3D game, let's say like with In Cold Blood, moving on to Broken Sword 3 and then 4, and then going back to 2D with like 3D models to this, I think they've just learned a lot from what they can do and improve it. You're
Indeed.
just gonna walk around in circles.
Yes.
Fair enough. Can't say fairer than that.
Well, we'll see you next time for more Beyond the Steel Sky. Ciao.
Ciao.
I almost said Broken Sword. Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played, edited, and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato.
And he's been helped by me, Classic Gamer.
You can find a link to Classic's YouTube channel, Classics Gamer, and his Twitch in the description below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.